holy shit, hold up, holy shit, hold up. I don't have everything ready, but it might be starting already. It says that there's gonna be a 30-minute... Hold on, my face tracking isn't even on. If it starts, I'm pausing it. Okay, no. What is this weird-ass countdown? Never mind. Face on. They made me panic. Hold on, let me show you guys this. Look at this wonky-ass... Oh. Okay, well, that was a very stress-inducing start to the stream. What was that wonky-ass... Subscribers only mode? I'm not subscribed to them. It's Europe, I don't give a fuck. I don't even know if anyone's here yet. I just started. Okay, let me put on some music. While I get this shit together. That made me panic. That genuinely made me freak out a little bit. Holy shit, super early. Alright, I'm posting... Give me a second. I don't even know if anyone's here yet. I'm posting on Twitter real quick. They made me panic, okay? The beginning made me start earlier than I was supposed to. I was supposed to do the normal countdown and everything. Let me show you guys this. Can you guys see it? You can? This is what the countdown looks like right now. This is what the countdown looked like when it started. I was so confused watching this. I thought the timer was going down and it was gonna start. And then it hit 0, I panicked, I started it, and you know what it does at fucking 0? You know what it does? It does this. Those bastards made me panic for nothing. Hold on, I gotta fix chat, I gotta fix everything. I have a whole start to this stream planned out. So, we gotta get ourselves reoriented here. That made me actually panic. I actually just kind of shit myself a little bit from that countdown. That was awful. Screw you, Fromsoft, Bandai. Let's put the music back on. Hey, Zekin. You missed it, dude. Unless you've been here since the start, I fucking panicked with that weird-ass start of the countdown that they did. The countdown also got you. Yeah, well, if you look. A 3-minute trailer for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree will be revealed in 16 hours. There will be a 30-minute countdown preceding the start of the stream. Or start of this trailer. So I wasn't expecting it to just go. I was expecting what you see now. Made me panic. Also, it is bright and early in the morning. I've been awake for about an hour and a half. I fell asleep immediately after stream. I don't remember, like, anything from yesterday's stream. I was asleep while playing that game. I remember there was like a rock golem. I fed him dew. And there was a lady there and she's an elf and she was hot, kind of. Then I saw 5 and I was like, what? Oh, I saw like 59 at the start. I'm like, okay. Is they gonna count down every minute? That's an hour. They said 30 minutes. And then it started going down by 1 each second. And I was like, okay, we're fine. Oh my god, give me a little bit of a heart attack, a little adrenaline spike. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so hyped. I'm so excited for this. It's a good thing I was exhausted as I was last night, because my hype for this trailer might have kept me up. But I woke up, I played a League of Legends match, completely jump-stirred my lane opponent in unimaginable ways. I had double his gold, I was 7-1, I took like every tower, I had double everyone's damage, I did amazing again. I hope we see Ranny again, imagine young Ranny. Whoa! Apparently she was tall and a redhead, so... laying that out there. But I don't think this is gonna be time travel stuff. I don't really know what to expect. Hey, Keg. Hopefully this will be a good start to the day. I got my stuff together. I want to talk about what I want in the trailer. So this 26-minute countdown is good. But I'm gonna let this song finish before I jump into these things. I'm gonna be catatonic for half a second. I'm gonna grab something. Become lit. Alright. Let me make sure everything's oriented and start the stream properly. Here's what we're gonna do, actually. Let's pretend I never started. Sweet, there we go. Wow, guys, I didn't panic and flub this whole thing at all. Doing stupid. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. YouTuber Ian, Fans Online, Elden Ring, Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Earth. Bam. Tweeted about it. Everything's done. I did all my jobs. So, can we have a mini countdown in the corner? How about you have a big countdown in the middle of the screen? We're just gonna have it up like this. Here's what I'm gonna do though. We're gonna talk about what I want. Because I've talked about it before, and I meant to make a whole video. I meant to make this like that last December. And then everything that was going on back then started happening. And I never made it. So, we're gonna talk about specifically what I, as an Elden Ring content creator, my biggest videos and streams are Elden Ring. By not even a small margin. Let me actually show you guys this. I've mentioned it before. My most viewed everything is Elden Ring. If I go to videos, go by views, yeah. 83,542 views is the most views I have on a video with over 1.2 thousand likes. Then second is the follow-up to that, and then third, shortly after it, is a song. So like, Elden Ring has garnered most of my views. And then all the streams and the shorts get thousands of views and stuff like that. Obviously gonna be well, obviously. Okay, you wanna talk about that really quick? I can skip any of the questions involving that. Obviously, it's going to be Mikola. I saw a whole bunch of people, we theory crafted way, but you know what? Let's do that. Hold on. We can watch my original video. I made a video talking about it way back when. A year ago. February 28th. When the DLC was originally showed off. They've been cooking this for a year. Thank God they have been, by the way. So this is gonna be old looking Phantom. Probably just ranting for 8 minutes, but that's okay. Holy shit, flashback to the past. Okay guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to what I had to say a year ago today. We're gonna see how close I am to guessing this shit. Yeah, old. This is old. We're gonna see how close I was to guessing some of this shit. And then I'm gonna talk about specifically what weapons I want. because there are 4 weapons that I want from old Souls games more than anything, and I really hope we get them. But let's just watch this.
And it is with great pleasure that I can officially say we have confirmation on the first Elden Ring DLC. So first and foremost, I was mostly right in my stream the other day. The other day, I streamed Elden Ring to celebrate the anniversary. We were just doing a normal, fresh new run, but in the stream, I said that Elden Ring itself is a very, very big game. So much bigger than anything else Fromsoft has ever made.
True.
And I imagine that it would be quite a while before we actually get any DLC for the game, specifically because
I don't think any of us expected no news for a year, though.
Souls games, the DLC is like a zone and 2 or 3 bosses with a couple weapons. I have a feeling Elden Ring's DLC is going to be much bigger than that, and this practically confirms it. First of all, this is a very, very early announcement. It is just starting development, is what they're saying. It is currently under development. All that they have shown off is this one picture. Now, what I want to do, I want to open this up and take a much closer look at this. So,
I pulled a Vachi video, guys.
The title is Shadow of the Erd Tree, and this is the picture that we got, and there is a lot to unwrap here. So, obviously, that looks like a very dead Erd Tree. Now, here's the thing, okay? Lore-wise,
I'm not going to say anything because I want to see what I said back then.
Erd Tree that is mentioned.
The lampwood.
I believe Helfen Steeple mentions it. Let me open it up. Yeah, a lamplight is similar to Grace in appearance, only it is said that it can be seen by those who met their death in battle. Great sword patterned after the black steeple of the Helfen, the lampwood which guides the dead of the spirit world. So basically, there is like a shadow Erd Tree.
Yeah,
just like
there
how
already
Nicola
was a dark Erd
Tree. Halig Tree.
When you go to the Mountain of the Giants and you see the red shit everywhere, that's the light of the lampwood.
Our Erd Tree from the lands between, or this is the Helfen. This is still super, 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 super early announcement. But looking around, there are. So I've just. Okay, I gotta calm down. I'm having a hard time speaking. Okay,
either
there's
that or
a
it's
lot
death
to
root.
unwrap in this picture, and this picture is all that we have going on. Obviously, there's the big blackened Erd Tree in the background. Whether that's our Erd Tree, absolutely no idea. But looking around at the lands between, like, look at all the graves, and they're like spectral graves too. They're all headstones. It's very reminiscent of the fields outside Lanedale. But then the other thing that's really interesting, who is this?
It's Mikola.
Now, my immediate thought when I first saw this,
it's Mikola.
My immediate assumption is that's Mikola, which is kind of weird considering Mikola is this giant, like, corpse-esque beast that is currently sitting inside of a giant cocoon. When I think of young, effeminate, long golden hair,
I'm remembering now what I guessed back then.
Is Mikola. That is the way Mikola is, like, always referred to. But that leads me to wonder whether there's not nearly enough information for me to glean, like, as much as I want to from this. But I wonder, are they gonna pull some, like, prequel shit on us? Like, what if that's the Crucible? Is this gonna be a prequel? Is that what Mikola looks like after he comes out of the cocoon?
I don't believe
I'm super excited. I want it to be Mikola. Mikola's story is like the biggest loose end, at least for me, lore-wise, in Elden Ring, that I want to see wrapped up. There's a lot of stuff that could go down. Melina is a massive loose end. Like, what if this is going to be us following the journey? Well, that's the other thing that I'm wondering. It's so weird to see someone that's not us riding Torrent. Because I doubt they're going to have us play as somebody else.
Okay.
Looking really close.
I think I'm gonna skip forward a little bit because I think I do a lot more rambling in this than I remember. Here is my prediction, my full prediction, immediately before we get to actually see it all. Let me pull open that picture. And I talked about this before. There's a massive video made by the Tarnished Archaeologist about Mikola. That's really, really, really fucking cool. And I'm going to try and TLDR it as quickly as I possibly can before this starts. So, wait, where's the full-sized picture? Does no one fucking have it? There we go. Jesus Christ, that's so low quality. Come on. Nowhere has just a high quality picture. Here we go, this works, whatever. So, obviously, 100% this is Mikola. Here's what I think is going to happen, okay? I do think the DLC is going to be in the past. I do not. And here's why I don't think the DLC is going to be in the past. They could do timey-wimey bullshit. Mikola is asleep, and this is not the first time, especially in a Fromsoft game, that we enter somebody's dreams. We do it specifically involving Deathroot already with the Deathbed Maiden's dream. We go into her dream while she's sleeping at the foot of Godwyn the Golden, and we fight the dragon, the Lich Dragon. We've done it before. I'm telling you, the entrance to the DLC is we're gonna need an item. We're gonna go to Mikola's cocoon, and we're going to enter his dream. And I betcha Mikola, in his sleepy world, dealing with the Lampwood, is currently trying to figure out a way to kill Godwyn the Golden. It's been one of his biggest things. He wants his brother to die. He loves his brother. And in like 7 different items, it says that he has been trying to figure out a way to kill Godwyn. Now, here's the crazy thing, okay? Here's the crazy thing about it. He's tried incantations, it did not work. He tried fundamentalism, specifically learned it and gifted the One Ring spell to his father while learning it, trying to figure out a way to kill Godwyn the Golden. Out of every single person affected by Godwyn's death, Mikola is the single most, and Mikola has gone the most out of their way to try and figure out a way to free him from undeath. Because what happened is Godwyn's soul died, but his body lives, and that's why it grows and festers. He seemed like a pretty normal fucking dude, but he has the crucible in him, just like the rest of what's his name? I forget what Godwyn Godric. Which one was the Horalu? Let's just call him Horalu. Horalu was a knight of the Crucible, and so far, every one of his kids has had, in some way, some weird thing involving the Crucible. And I guarantee you, 100% guarantee you, that Crucible energy shit was just waiting in his body, and the moment his soul died, his body just started growing animal parts, which would be considered divine in the olden era of Elden Ring, but in this era it's considered nasty. He's a festering root that is growing into the Erd tree from underneath, and it's spreading literally everywhere. Mikola wants to cleanse it. Now here's the thing. This is something that Fromsoft has done in games before. There is an old practice in horticulture of using copper nails to kill rotting trees. This is something that's existed before in many of their games. The giant rusted copper nails were used in the Cathedral of Dedede in Dark Souls 3 in order to halt the growth of the abyss. It's something that they've done before. There is a giant statue in the Halig tree of an unknown figure, hooded, masked, an old man with a giant nail, and a whole bunch of people praying to him, surrounded by roots that look like people. And I am along with a whole bunch of people that were doing a whole bunch of lore stuff on this like a year ago. I talked about this a whole bunch during an old Minecraft stream, actually. We are all convinced that that statue isn't a statue of someone that exists. That's a statue of someone that is to come. That's supposed to be the prophecy of Mikola. Mikola, using the power of unalloyed gold, was supposed to enter his cocoon after coming up with the whole cocoon process and making the Halig tree as a cycle of rebirth in a different sense than the Erd tree. With the Erd tree, when you die, you get returned to the roots and you re-enter the cycle. The Halig tree is different. The Halig tree does not grow from the roots. You grow from cocoons. You do not re-enter it. And that's why the Albinarics were all going over there, because he offered them the chance at rebirth. They can be rebirthed as new. using a tree grown in a big pot of unalloyed gold with the blood of a god. That's what was supposed to happen. The unalloyed gold was supposed to stop Melania from rotting anymore. Mikola was supposed to enter the cocoon, be cured of his permanent youth, come out a grown-ass man with a whole bunch of followers of Alvin that were saved. Take a big needle, a big nail of unalloyed gold, and drive it into the Erd tree to kill it so that his brother can finally die. And the Halig tree would then take the Erd tree's place as the central giant tree. That is the prophecy around Mikola. And I would love to fully dive into it and talk about every single little bit of this prophecy, but we don't have time. The reveal is in 9 minutes. Because there's so much involving it. And the Eclipse shuttle is the biggest thing of this. We don't know anything about eclipses, alright? It's only mentioned in like 2 places. But specifically, Storied Sword and Treasure of Castle Sol that depicts an eclipsed sun drained of color, one of the legendary ornaments in Sol. The sight of an eclipse inspires dreadful awe, preventing an onlooker from averting his gaze. In the eclipse, in all the art, what does the eclipse look like? It's light being drained from the sun. We've seen this before. We've seen this multiple times. The eclipsed sun, drained of color, is the protective star of soulless demigods. It aids the Mausoleum Knights by keeping destined death at bay. Imagine Fromsoft say Psyche is not a Mikola DLC. Don't believe it for even a second. And then also, I can show you this one thing, and you'll understand. It'll all click. When you go up to the ghost in Castle Sol, it says, "Lord Mikola, forgive me. The sun has not been swallowed. Our prayers were lacking. Your comrade remains soulless. I will never set eyes upon it now. Your divine Halig tree." Unalloyed gold came from the stars. The eclipse is this, not doomsday, but it's supposed to be the big event. Mikola is supposed to wake up from his cocoon. And I'm trying to remember, there's one specific character. Who was it? There was a character who said something. Fuck, I'm like blanking because we've got 7 minutes. TLDR, the prophecy is, Mikola will wake up, and the eclipse will be brought about by the stars finally being able to move, which is why Radon had to die. It's an important part of his plan. I don't remember who was involved in that, though. There was a character that was involved in it. And I'm trying to remember what it was. When the eclipse happens, the sun will be drained of its golden color. That golden color will be caught in the giant cups surrounding the Halig tree, and this unalloyed gold from the sun will be made into a nail that will be driven into the roots of the Erd tree to finally let Godwyn the Golden die. That is the prophecy. That's what Mikola is supposed to do. That's all over the place in the Halig tree. All over the place in the Halig tree. They've got giant murals of the shit happening. And my prediction for what we're going to see here, we'll talk about it more. I'll look up the specifics to show it off. Is he not dead when we see him? Mikola? No, Mikola's alive in the cocoon. And Godwyn the Golden, he's technically alive. His soul is dead, his body's alive. The opposite of Ranni, whose body is dead but soul is alive, which is why she inhabits it all and is in space. He's not dead. He's half dead. And Mikola wants to kill him. He wants him to rest. He does not want to see his brother rot and fester as this big thing. Deathblight is going everywhere, and fundamentalists are trying to stop it. It's sending out extermination squads. My prediction for what the DLC is going to be, what we're going to see in 4 minutes. We are going to go into Miquella's dream, and we are going to help Miquella wake up. We are going to get to see the lamplight, or the lampwood. We're going to get to see Helfen. We're going to get to see all of that shit. We're going to deal with a whole bunch of stuff in basically the afterlife of Elden Ring, because the lampwood is an important thing. We have mention of it from Helfen's steeple, but it is barely mentioned anywhere else, and we get to actually see the light of the lampwood when we go to the mountaintops of the giants for the very first time. We're going to go into Miquella's dream, help him wake up, and then what I'm hoping is that we will get multiple different endings to the story. If we have Miquella's needle, we can cleanse Miquella from the blood curse that is turning him into this weird monster, and then Miquella will bring about the eclipse and the Erd Tree will finally die. Otherwise, if we don't have the needle, Miquella was considered the most fearsome of the demigods, the most powerful, and the most terrifying. He is currently this giant, stretched out, elongated nightmare creature. What's gonna happen if that monster wakes up, finds out all of his family's dead, his beloved sister, whom he loves more than anything, has been killed by us. All of his Albinarchs failed. Nobody was rebirthed. He was stolen from where he was supposed to be reborn, and the eclipse hasn't happened. And this monster wakes up mid, cocoon metamorphosis, and we get to fight a giant nightmare, moth monster, half human, half metamorphosized demigod with a giant unalloyed golden nail in a second version of the Halig tree where he goes back there after waking up. That's what I want. If we didn't fight Melania, exactly, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the first chunk of the DLC will be in the dream, dealing with the lampwood, and then afterwards, if you do everything in a certain way, you get a specific ending. Otherwise, if you don't, he goes back to the Halig tree, where his sister's dead, as this freaky fucked up monster. He forces the eclipse to get his unalloyed gold spear, and we have to go through, fight through a second version of the Halig tree in the same way we had to fight through the Ashen Capital, which was a second version of Leyndell. They've already done this, by the way, in the game. It's been done before. I want a second version of the Halig tree with a bunch of half-born Albinaric creatures that were reborn from the cocoons, from these silk moth cocoons, and then we have to fight giant monster Miquella with a giant nail. That's what I want. That is what I want. That's what I want the ending boss of this DLC to be. I want to see the most fearsome demigod become this giant, half bug monster born from a silk moth cocoon. Unfinished, corrupted by blood, whole family dead, and the culprit is right fucking in front of him. I want to see Miquella as an absolute fucking monster. And I want his spear, I want his nail, the giant unalloyed gold nail, to be a spear. That's what I want. That's what me want. That's what I'm hoping to see in 42 seconds. We're doing it in 33 seconds. Are you guys ready? It's really here. I'll talk more about weapons I hope to see. I want a real Moonlight Greatsword. Dark Moon Greatsword is not a Moonlight Greatsword. Real Moonlight Greatsword doesn't need to be buffed and doesn't do frost damage. I want a Holy Sword of Moonlight. I want Holy Sword of Moonlight. I want Holy Sword of Moonlight. I want Miquella's unalloyed gold needle. I want Miquella to become a giant monster, please. This is what I want, Elden Ring. We'll look at the tarnished stuff afterwards.
Peggy 16.
Oh, I'm being quiet.
Pure and radiant,
He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Touch his hand and go into his dream, dude. Please,
There
let
is
me be
nothing more
100% right. Whoa, that's gorgeous. I'm turning it down just a tiny bit. I want to listen to the music. That is 100% death. Look at how it blankets. Eclipse.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill.
That is so fucking pretty.
Blood of your fellows. They are truly faithful.
Yes! Whole world revamped!
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Whoa! What the fuck is that thing? Show him. Show him.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikkeller is doing here.
My heart can't take this, dude. Whoa!
Those
Whoa!
sent of the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Lesmer's flames.
This is so
Come
cool.
now. Touch the withered arm and travel
Is that
to the
the
realm
spear?
of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Travel to the meat spiritual. I was right. I was right about everything. He is so fucking cool. We're rewatching this like 40 times. That was so much. Dude, I was right. I called everything. I called everything. So, first of all, this is the cinematic that's going to start. This is the cinematic that was going to start when we go over and we enter Mikkel's dream. We're going into Mikkel's
Pure
dream.
and
I was
radiant.
right.
He
I was
wields
right.
love
We're going to
shrive
the
clean
afterlife, quote unquote.
the hearts
The
of
realm
men.
of shadow. The Huntsman.
There is nothing more terrifying.
Nothing more terrifying. Oh my god, the weapons were so cool. The places were fucking gorgeous. Did you see that cool ass alien monster? Hold on, we're rewatching through, and this time we're pausing and stuff. This is gorgeous. We're getting exactly what I wanted. I wanted the DLC to take a long time because I wanted the whole fucking world to change, and it did. They go to Mount Gelmir. They're running around Lanedale, dude. They're going down the Siofra. This is gorgeous. Look at how pretty the Helfin is. Look at those curtains. That's fucking gorgeous. There's the eclipse. I knew the eclipse was going to be involved. Nighttime eclipse changes.
In that forsaken
Fiery
place,
sky. That guy's cool. I like his armor.
blood must.
This is so gorgeous. This is going to be stuff involving Saint Trina. 100%. The purple flowers. This is everything. I'm going to 100% be spamming a build that uses stuff that looks like this.
Spill.
That's so fucking gorgeous. Then this is obvious. I think this is Ranni's mentor.
Blood of your fellows.
Something like Karian.
They are
I really like the Blue Flower Garden. It's fucking gorgeous. This is underground. The tree is now like super overgrown because of Godwin. Giant pots and stuff. This is Mount Gelmir.
They were never saints.
Look at how gorgeous this is. Is this supposed to be Miquella's
They just
kingdom?
happen to be on the losing side of a war.
That's a massive giant monster. Just saying, Miquella is fucking gorgeous. I'm so glad we're getting more star stuff. I'm so glad we're getting more star stuff. And weird alien shit. So this guy has a whole bunch of limbs. And this giant beast head. It's so gorgeous. It's got 2 mouths. And look, this is curse. This is omen shit. Is this what happens when the omen just goes all out? That's like a human body underneath. Lightning stuff. This is obviously like he's got the power of the gods. Who is this? But then this dude.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
So there's the needle. I'm calling it. There's the needle. The music is gorgeous. Look at this background. Look at how cool he is. All stretched out and fucked up from the curse. The serpent shit. Red hair. Look at his eyes. He's so gorgeous. You were right about the price. It deserves it. It fucking deserves it.
Of light.
I love his voice. There's more underground, like, these are obviously cult members. There's like cloth draping all over everything. I love this. I'm so glad we're getting more Saint Trina stuff. Look at this backdrop. Fucking Karate Kid moves. We got the weapon everybody want. Unarmed weapon. That gives us like karate shit. That gives us fucking karate shit. So many people are getting what they want. Giant boulders that can throw and
I
explode big
presume you
pots.
too.
We get a repeating crossbow.
keen to
A
know.
true repeating crossbow.
Just
We get more
what
beast war
kind Nicola
attacks.
is doing here.
Look at how fucking pretty this is. We get more dancer weapons. This is really cool. I actually like that armor. That's probably PvP. Gravity lands. Giant weird animals. Look at that thing riding a horse. That looks like Torrent. Is this thing mimicking Radon? Look at its head. It's obviously some sort of unborn, fucked up alien, like, space monster. Who is this? Is this Miquella after he wakes up? Because I have a feeling that the red snake Miquella was supposed to be Miquella after he wakes up. He's got accents from all of his siblings. He's got accents from like, look at how gorgeous this is. Is this what the eclipse ritual is gonna look like?
Of the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Lesmus.
It's so interesting that he has so much in common with Rykard. Got like this dragon wing. Got red snakes on him. He looks so good.
Come now. Touch the withered arm
That weapon's
and
cool.
travel to the realm of shadow.
What does she say?
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel.
Touch the revered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. We're touching his hand and we're going to his dream. I called it perfectly. I called it perfectly. If this is the past, this could be Rykard. This isn't the past, this is the realm of shadow. It could be Rykard. I didn't fully think that through. But no, we saw Rykard.
Travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind.
Also, we
May
get
we meet again.
I will not be far behind, and may we meet again. Dude. And then this is gonna be part of the ending. I betcha this is what's gonna happen in the end if we have Miquella's needle. Look at this art. He looks so good. But that has to be... Is that not Miquella? But it has to be. But it could not be. What were the shitty comments saying? Everyone in here is going to be wrong about shit. Sunlight Spear is back. Yeah, it does say PS4 that... Yeah. PS4 and stuff. They're not going to make the DLC not compatible with what the base game was. June 21st. That's still 5 months. That's quite a ways away. But that's fine. Dude, everything is so fucking gorgeous in this. Everything is so fucking gorgeous in this.
Peggy 16.
Yeah, but that technically wasn't a DLC. That was essentially a second game that just continues. That's different.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
Yeah, nothing more terrifying. I love how ominous Miquella is, even though he's supposed to be the kindest and most loving of all the demigods. We killed his whole family. His loving sister's dead and everything failed. Beware the wrath and fury of a gentleman. You're here. You're late, Bone, but I'll restart it just for you, dude. I was right about everything.
To shrive clean the hearts
I
of
called
men.
it all. Watch this.
There is nothing more terrifying.
They say day 21st. The 21st. I was right about all of it. I called all of it, dude. This is the shadow world afterlife. We're in Miquella's dream, quote unquote. We touch the rivered arm and go to the realm of shadow. That's the Hellfen. There's more Eclipse stuff. I called it with the Eclipse stuff.
In
that
that
armor's
forsaken
cool.
place, blood must
That's so
spill.
pretty.
Blood of your fellows.
That's some sort of
Blood to
Carian
the faithful.
noble.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
This monster, they look crazy good. This monster is so cool. An omen cursed beast man. I wonder who it's supposed to be. Gets lightning attacks. This.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
That is a cool weapon. This spell is so cool. I want St. Trina spells. Wombo combo. Melee
I
weapons
presume you
that are
too
great.
are keen to know
Crossbow.
just what
I haven't
kind
seen a
Miquella
moonlight
is
sword
doing.
though. Gravity lance. Giant beasts. Weird alien
Those
creature.
stripped of the
Dude, did you see how
grace of
fucked up his
gold
horse
shall
was?
all meet death in the embrace of Lesmer's flame.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow.
The realm of
I
shadow.
will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Dude, I'm still convinced that's Mikola, but there is the chance it's Rykard. But it would make sense that it's Mikola and his hair turned red because of the cursed blood. That would actually make sense. Completely. He looks so cool. I love his design. Look at how fucked up this guy's horse is, though. Check this out. Like, it's like a growth coming out of the ground. Like it's trying to imitate Radahn. Because Radahn was holding back the stars. And it learned from him. If I'm right guessing that about this, that's such a cool thing. Serpents were related in a whole bunch of stuff, not just one thing. Look at how cool he looks. But Rykard, it can't be Rykard. Rykard was an old bearded man. And this character refers to mother. Refers to Marika as mother. Rykard's mom was not Marika. Rykard's mom was Renala. It can't be Rykard. It's Mikola. It's gotta be that the serpents are somehow related to the formless mother. Maybe a new character? If it's a new character, it's a demigod that has never been named or shown. It's a demigod. It has golden eyes, fiery red hair like their father. The lady that ate Rykard? Nah. It can't be the lady that ate Rykard. It can't be Tanith. Their mother, they have to be a child of Marika. Listen to this voice line. Listen.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
It's one of Marika's kids. It has to be. And the only Marika kid alive,
I presume
is
you, too, are keen to know.
Mikola. On top of that, with him being so long and lanky, Mikola's corpse has the same proportions inside of the cocoon.
Those stripped.
I want to know who this is. This has to be the eclipse. This has to be the eclipse ritual. It has to be. And I love how the light that drains out of the sun goes into this fucking dude and it curves out like the Elden ring.
Of the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of restless flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Think you're overthinking this? I think you're underthinking this. Just because there's a snake doesn't mean it's Rykard. Rykard is getting his ass eaten by Tanith. I don't see why he'd be a young, extremely tall son of Marika in the Shadow Realm. I think the Eclipse guy? What do you mean? What do you mean overthinking it? What else is it? The eclipse is this thing that is shown in like 13 different places. It's obviously extremely important. Gold coming down from shafts of light and carving out of a dude. That's the eclipse. That's it. That's the eclipse ritual. That's the gold coming down from the sun. The thing is, this isn't physically Mikola. This is in the shadow world. This is Mikola traversing the fucking realm of shadow to try and figure out a way to kill Godric. What powers and abilities and things he obtains, we have no idea. Plus, it's not like the serpent is in him, the serpent is on him. And it could just straight up be a representation of the curse that's being literally fed into his unconscious body. Maybe he took power for all he easily could have. But you gotta think about it. He has dipped his toes into every single demigod's stuff. He was involved in all of it and was the most feared.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
I'm telling you, red hair and all that shit, it's because of Mog fucking with things. Mog fucking with stuff is the problem. This is such a gorgeous image. Was that a shield? It was like a shield spear that you could two-hand. The weapon that he's holding?
I will not be far behind.
It's really
May
cool.
we meet again.
Because he uses it to try and hit the boss at first, see?
Touch the withered arm and
And he gets
travel
grabbed.
to the
And then this fire. Now here's the problem. This fire could be anything. This could be blood flame from Mog's curse. This could be profane flame from Mount Gelmir. Or this could be energy from the Helfen, which shows itself as a red grace. It could be any.
realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet.
But I can't imagine who else it could be. A son of America that has red hair.
Again.
And it still very perfectly matches the description of Mikola. I love this him and walking in entrance.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship?
Cause yeah, that's shadow. This is Helfen power. He has the grace of the Helfen is what's going on. This is the mirror of the golden grace. It's a demigod that is wielding the power of the afterlife's Erd tree. And has this giant flaming spear that looks exactly like the kind of stuff that's all over Mikola's place.
Sanction in one so bereft.
God, he looks so cool.
So
And he has wings, dude. Look. There's the little wing here, but he has other wings as well. Full one-winged angel, multiple serpents coiled around him, big spear with red engraved gems like the Helfen staple. It's just instead of ghost flame, it's like this red grace flame.
in one so bereft.
And I'm convinced, even though, like, it looks like snake shit, this might be dragons. This might be dragons. There's wings all over it. This might be referring to dragons. It might be stylized. If these wings are from the snakes, then these are involved with dragons, not serpents. Because this has, yeah, look, this snake has a wing. These aren't snakes. And the dragons allied directly with the sons of Godfrey. Dude is using like 4 different entities' powers. It's got red grace, it's got
bereft
affiliation with dragons, serpents, pure serpents. I love that Wanda combo move. That weapon is gonna be so much fun, PvP. Dude, I'm just saying, look at how fucking gorgeous the over-the-shoulder cloak is on this armor.
Just what kind Mikola is doing here.
That's a pretty weapon. There's just so much.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the
Stripped of the grace of
of restless flame.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind.
I don't see any
May we
bleeding,
meet again.
so I don't think it's blood flame. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. So good. It's so fucking good. I wish they had it cut down. I wish they had it cut down. Here we go. Bandai Namco. Where's the madness? I don't see any madness stuff in this, but I also, like, so I see a lot of different
Pure
things.
and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
These voice lines talking about Mikola are so fucking badass. Dude, I'm so
There
hyped.
is nothing more terrifying.
We are so playing Elden Ring tonight. And talking more about this. FPS is a little choppy on that. FPS is a little choppy on all of this. Is because I have it set too high? Or is it just kind of poorly? So this is the highest quality video that I've gotten so far. Mesmer the Impaler? That's his name? What? This is super fucking gorgeous. I like this stuff.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows.
Blood of your fellows.
They are truly faithful.
So look. Here's something weird. That's the old dude that has the alloyed gold going down into his head. And he's pulling it out. That's his clasp. That's his robes. Who is this? Is that Mikola? Being all pretty and shit?
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the
This thing
losing
is
side of a war.
Check the description of the video. In the land of shadow, Mikola awaits the return of his promised lord. Land of Shadow, a place obscured by the Earth Tree where the goddess Marika first set foot, a land purged in an unsung battle, yet ablaze by Mesmer's flame. It was to this land that Mikola departed, divesting himself of his flesh, his strength, his lineage, of all things golden. Does that mean it's Mesmer? That's his name? Because it says that Mikola is forsaking his flesh to strengthen his lineage. Divesting himself of all things golden. Or is... Because whoever this Mesmer is... Because that might just be Mikola wielding Mesmer's flame. It doesn't even call him the Impaler. Hold on. Maybe the other... It's all over my... It's all over my screen. Oh, Jesus. New Millennia boss is a reason he got a collectible statue at the end. Let's see, game of the year. Kick moveset goes so hard. Okay, okay. I want more lore. Good morning, May. How's it going? IGN. Does IGN have any information in their description? Mikolo awaits the return. Miyazaki definitely cooked. It's so interesting. I have no idea what Mesmer's Flame is. Nobody knows what Mesmer's Flame is. That has not been someone named before. But in the Land of Shadow, Mikolo awaits the return of his promised lord.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Let me solo him.
There is
Goddamn,
nothing more
Mog really
terrifying.
twisted Mikolo up. Didn't throw some giant foot enemy? Bone, I'm sorry, I don't wanna hurt you like this. He made up for Millennia with this boss. Look how many feet this guy has. When he moves around. Foot, foot. Foot, foot. It's a different Miyazaki, but
Mother,
both are
wouldst thou truly
fucking goats. I do
lordship
love
sanction
Ghibli. Also, this boss has bare feet. Even though he has boots, he has bare feet. You know, there is another angle that this could be. What if this isn't America's kid? What if the Glomide Queen had a kid who was America's rival?
lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
But it's so interesting that he's so non-light. Like, the only thing Grace involved is his eyes. As a pregnant woman? Is she pregnant? She's got her hand on her abdomen. I don't think that means she's pregnant. But it could be. This monster right here, this beast head, it could be. Like, here's the thing. This beast head is being held by hands. It's not actually attached to this person. Like, look, he grabs the head to move it. Whoever this is, with this giant omen-stricken beast skull, the design of this monster with its lifeless, dull blue eyes is so good. Why can't I come up with character designs like this? Like the hands open the mouth in order to attack right here. Hand is still on the jaw, slams the head down. Like mist. Like it's like a beast attack involving pebbles. But they also have the power of lightning and a shield, and they're using it through the beast head. This thing is weird. Is this the Crucible? This.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
Whoever this is, they wield this Mesmer's Flame.
bereft of light.
That weapon is going to be annoying in PvP, by the way. A dual curved sword that has a bloodhound step. It's gonna be cool though. I'm excited for it. That spell's pretty. The Grace Monk moveset is so fucking badass. Just saying.
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Yeah, this isn't Mesmer. That confirms it. That confirms it. This isn't Mesmer. He refers to the power as Mesmer's flame, not my flame. This isn't Mesmer. This is Mikola wielding Mesmer's flame. Listen to this voice line. I wish there was captions. Listen to this voice line in particular. I'm gonna turn it up really loud, just warning you.
Death in the embrace of Mesmer.
Oh, hold on.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. That is so fucking metal.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Who the fuck is Mesmer? Maybe speaking in third person, that wouldn't make sense. I don't think so. I know your point. The reason I wouldn't think so is he doesn't say it like, I shall burn it in Mesmer's flame. As if it's like a stand name. He refers to it as a power separate. Whoever this guy is, they're from the golden lineage. They have golden eyes, which is something that only America's children had, unless the gloam-eyed queen had golden eyes, and this is her kid. My god. Yep, 4 months to go. Fire Giant 2.0 with the giant robot thing, true. This is so fucking hype. Now this is a quadruple A quality game.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
That is interesting. What if that guy is Rykard's kid? He did have a consort. But with who? His consort, Tanith. One thing to point out to all the people over reading into the description. Tall redhead with gold eyes refers to Mesmer's flame as separate from themselves in the line. Those, let me make sure I do it right. I'm inputting this because I was talking about it. I wanted to see if anyone had. It's really loud, sorry.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow.
There we go. Alright. As separate from the southern line. They wield Mesmer's flame. They most likely are not Mesmer. No, I lost the comment! Okay. I misclicked. I missed the comment button. Everyone... I gotta make sure I get the line again. All red and handsome.
I presume you, too, are keen to know
Probably not Mesmer.
just what kind
The line
Nicola
they
is doing.
say is those stripped from the grace of gold shall all death in the embrace of
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I got it perfect.
Come now,
Cool.
touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
There we go. For everyone over reading the description, tall, red, and handsome is probably not Mesmer. The lines they say is those stripped from the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. They wield Mesmer's flame. They are not Mesmer, most likely. We can't know for sure. We actually can't know because we know nothing about Mesmer. This new voice, this new character. But it could be Rykard's son, because Rykard says, like, a serpent never truly dies. Also, the serpents on him have wings. They are probably somehow dragons. I gotta look closely. We get a close look at the serpent's head. Do they have dragon eyes? That's what matters.
Mother,
Can't tell. It's too dark.
wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Holy shit. I already got a like on it. There we go. I put in my 2 cents. That's what I see. I have to get ready for work. Oh, I don't want to go to work. I want to do this. I am 100% buying Shadow the Retreat already. Took over Rykard's body in the afterlife? Maybe. It could be something involving that. Probably not. So the thing is, this is the afterlife, kind of. It's not the afterlife. It's the realm of shadow. The realm of the Lampwood. What that means, though, I don't know. Because if it's the afterlife, then a whole bunch of dead characters could be there. Mesmer could be the serpent. That's a really good point. I'm putting that in. This is just so hype.
I
The
presume
weapons
you,
are
too,
so
are
cool.
keen to know
The weapons are so
just what
gorgeous.
kind Nicola-
This, like, beast roar that has horns Young Rykard. It's not. It's not a time travel thing. I don't think it's gonna be a young version of anybody. And the reason we know it's not a time travel thing is in order to get here, what do? Listen to the voice line. I was right. I called it 100%. I called it a year ago.
May we
Listen.
meet again.
Listen to this voice line.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Come now, touch the revered arm, enter the land of shadow. I will not be far behind. And then we're here with Melina, looking at Rykard's fucked up hand. Put sub on? Sub isn't available. Unless they just turned it on. Nope. Closed captions aren't a thing. It's turned off. I would if I could, but I can't. So I won't, but I want to. Touch the revered arm. 2 replies. Nerd, nice. Statue that literally advertised at the end of video is Mesmer the Impaler. I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense. If that, then whose voice line is that? I don't... He's got serpents with wings. I want to see the pre-order stuff. That's not gonna load, is it? Oh, that's right. They said the website crashed. Literally can't even check if these guys are right. There's also the possibility that Mesmer is a title and not a name. But it's referred to like this. So I don't know. Because apparently, in the Land of Shadow, there was a war that happened that nobody knows about. But who the war was between, I have no idea. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. Check the Steam description on the DLC if there's anything else. That's really smart. That's really smart. That's really smart. You're really smart. You're really smart. Thank you, Zekin. You're smart. You're genius. But that leads to the question. I received a gift from Bone? Supreme Commander 2. Jerry Springer. Fuck you. Best wishes. David Hasselhoff. Trumo. Got Milk. Kerblam. Nesquik. Thanks, bud. Okay. Shadow of the Earth Tree. Nah, there's... Okay. Pre-order now and get the following bonus content for the expansion. Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree bonus gesture. There's gesture that can be used in-game for Shadow of the Earth Tree content. Player can also unlock this later in the expansion. Sent those days ago, yep. Winner of hundreds of accolades, including Game Awards of the Year and Golden Joystick Awards, Ultimate Game of the Year, Elden Ring is the acclaimed action RPG set in a vast, dark fantasy world. Players embark on an epic quest with freedom to explore and adventure at their own pace. Shadow of the Earth Tree expansion features an all-new story set in a land of shadow imbued with mystery, perilous dungeons, new enemies, weapons, and equipment. Discover uncharted territories, face formidable adversaries, and revel in the satisfying triumph of victory. Dive into the riveting interplay of characters where drama and intrigue intertwine and create an immersive experience to savor and enjoy. That's it. Nothing more. You gotta go to work? I gotta go to work too. There's no other information on it. Damn, I want more. I want more information premium bundle. Get an art book. Kind of want it. But I have to pay for other stuff. Hey, Geode. Gotta pay for my cat. He's more important. Copy page URL. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Hold on, guys. Look at the art. Look at the art. This we've seen. Then look at this. Is that Deathroot? Look at this. What is it? It's got hands. It's gotta be Deathroot. It's gotta be involved with Deathroot. Interestingly, no mention of Godwin. So does that mean we're going to the realm of shadow, dealing with all this shit, and then we'll get another DLC later covering Godwin? Or is Godwin the end game of this? Because they never mentioned it. They just asked the question, what is Miquella doing in the Land of Shadow? We'll watch it one more time to see if we miss anything, and then I gotta go to work. That's Melina.
Pure and radiant.
Not
he
her
wields
voice.
love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
True. I still want giant... So, if that actually isn't Miquella, that means we still have the chance for giant, half-born, bug monster, moth nightmare, Elden god potential spear. Was there a female voice in the trailer? Yes. At the end.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows.
It's so interesting that we're getting a little bit of almost everything in this. There's beast stuff, there's dragon stuff, there's Gelmir stuff, there's space stuff, there's carrion stuff.
They are truly faithful.
What is ultimately going to determine everything for me is who that old guy in the painting is, who Mesmer is, and who that big beast guy is. They seem important.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
They happen to be on the... Is Mesmer fighting Miquella in the afterlife? What if Mesmer's fighting Mikkel in the afterlife for forsaking the grace of gold? Like it says in the description. This thing is so Is it multiple people? This guy's
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Karate Kid ass.
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikkeler is doing here.
Hold on. Where was that? This is where the walking mausoleum is. By Liurni of the Lakes, by the way. I recognize this landscape. What's behind this giant head?
Just what?
I do not recognize that building. No, is that the church where we get attacked by the man-eater lady before entering Caelid?
Kind Mikkeler is doing here.
Those stripped of the grace of gold.
I just, out of all the images, this guy is his close-up is cool. This is the image that fascinates me the most.
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesmer's flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
God, it's cool. Because that would be cool if this DLC is us working with Miquella to get the power of Helfin from this dude. And then it leaves on a cliffhanger for the next DLC, which would be using it to kill Godwyn. And kill the Erd Tree. Fulfill the prophecy that the Tarnished Archaeologist mentioned. Hardcover art book, statue of Mesmer the Impaler. So, I don't, then it's not his voice. Who's talking then? Talking about Mesmer's flame, who's talking? Also, yeah, the snakes have a ton of wings on them, by the way. A lot more than I thought. You can see it in the statue. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of it. I don't think we're supposed to know. I have no idea. Because this might just be misdirection. This might not be his voice.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light.
So
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
talk. Who's talking? I want to know who's fucking talking.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesma's flame.
Come now. Touch the withered arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna rescind this and say unless someone else is talking, which we can't know because subtitles are all turned off. Well, I'm gonna sleep on this information till release now. See you guys later. Nice. Oh man, I want to nerd out more. It's so cool. I'm gonna watch through this like 1,400 times at work today. I hope you guys know. But I gotta go to work. Fucking sucks, man. We are playing shit when I get home. 100%. I'm firing up Elden Ring. And we're messing with stuff, and we're gonna look around and see if we can find anything involving this shit. We're also going to talk a whole bunch about the DLC itself. And then maybe end the stream with like a little bit of Warcraft 3. That could be fun. But damn. God damn. I'm surprised so many people showed up for the stream. I mean, it is pretty hype. I just didn't expect anyone to show up with it being so damn early in the morning. It's so interesting though. Falling asleep, night phone. You're getting sleep, Snuffy. I just realized you changed your name. Okay. I don't want to, but I'm gonna go to work, and then I get 3 days off. Starting today, we're back. I'll get home, I'll draw, we'll play a video game, I'll go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll work on shit for the model, and we'll start looking forward to things again. Tomorrow we'll play more Kingsfield since I played so short. Hope Katie stays healthy and out of trouble. I hope he comes home today. We'll see. I'm going to go to work. Thank you guys a lot for hanging out, though. This is so fucking hype. We'll pick up on this later today, once the community has had a chance to boil this in their minds a little bit. Because if this really isn't Mikola, there is a drastic lack of Mikola, which means my prediction might come true, and that Mikola is too fucked up from the ritual, and that's gonna be, because let's be honest here, guys. Let's be 100% honest. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Let's look up the original Elden Ring reveal trailer, okay? No, not this. The original one. Looking through all this, we get to see a whole bunch of monsters. There's a whole bunch of emphasis on who? Who gets a whole bunch of emphasis in the trailer? We see a little bit of him. But we get a whole bunch of emphasis on the weakest demigod. There is a very real chance. A very real chance, alright? That Messmer's is small fry. that guy at the beginning is probably not the last boss of the DLC. The last boss of the DLC and all the important late DLC stuff is being kept from us. 100%. I bet you Mesmer is going to be like the first of 3 big checkpoints in the DLC. I'm calling it right now. He's not going to be as important as they make him out to be. Because in the actual reveal trailer for Bandai Namco's Elden Ring original launch, did not have Marika, Radigan, did not have Godfrey, did not have, it only had like a little bit of Malekith. Did not have, I wasn't looking. Okay, I'll be late for work for you. I'll be late for work for you. Let's do it. I'll be late for work for you. Since you didn't get to see it, and I want an excuse to look at it again. Didn't have the Elden Beast. It didn't have any of it. So this trailer, while showing a whole bunch of goddamn amazing cool stuff, probably, if we're being 100% honest, is barely showing the beginning of the DLC. But this looks so gorgeous. I called it, though. I fucking called it. We're going to the Shadowland, or whatever it's called, by touching the hand of Miquella. And we're going to experience the eclipse. Melina being here and talking
radiant,
to us about it
he
confirms
wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
Because I'm being honest, every shot that they show involving Miquella is not a hopeful shot. The Helfin looks so gorgeous.
In that forsaken place,
I'm just gonna keep calling it Helfin until it's confirmed whether
blood
it is or
must
not.
spill.
Also, the fucking purple
Blood
and
of your
blue
fellows.
flower fields. Oh, it's so pretty,
They are too
man.
faithful.
It's right up my alley. I want to know who that old part is. It's important. Just because of him pulling the gold out of his
They were never
body.
saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Wait. What? What if Mesmer's flame is the crucible? The losing side of a war? An unsung war between the forces of the crucible and the forces of grace. The giant machine of war we see right here has depictions of cursed omen horns on it.
Losing side of a war.
The crucible was described as just a burning fire of life. This guy, this thing, I love it. It's so this.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Miquella is doing here.
of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Lesmer's flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
So fucking cool, man. But then we get this. Mikola. He's so cool. I'm calling it now. Now that we've taken an hour to really dig through this. Whoever this guy is, obviously he wields Mesmer's flame, might be Mesmer himself. He is leading forces that are fighting the Erd Tree. For some reason, or the other way around, he's fighting the forces of the Crucible. He's gonna be like a third way through the DLC. He's not gonna be end boss. He's not. If I look up Elden Ring pre-order statue and look at the original statue that we got, wasn't it Radon? If I remember correctly, I don't remember who the original statue was. Hold on. If we go to the original. Elden Ring watch trailer. At the end of this, did they have loot that you could get? No, they didn't. Okay, never mind. But yeah, oh well. I'm just gonna be late for work. It's fine. Also, what the hell is that creature in the DLC page on Steam? I don't know. I don't know anything, man. I'm so intrigued but confused. It's really fucking cool. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Alright. It's so fucking exciting. That guy is so badass. All the characters are cool. The purple and blue fields are gorgeous. I love it all, man. I love it all. But I gotta go to work. We're gonna brew on this. I'm gonna watch people's videos throughout the day while I'm at work, seeing what other people have to say. I can't wait for it now. Yeah, it's nice to be excited for stuff. The fact that it's gonna be like a whole chunk of the world overhauled is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a massive DLC with a bunch of bosses and a bunch of story. And we're getting that. We are getting that. It was worth the wait, boys. It was worth the fucking wait. Now the countdown begins for, I think it was June. The countdown begins. Oh my god, man. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go to work. Has no games, but we got DLC. True. I'm gonna go to work. I'll mess around at work. I'll come back home. We'll play some Elden Ring. And we'll look through stuff and mess with stuff. We're gonna do a watch along of the Tarnished Archaeologist video so I can get re-caught up on it. That should be fun. Guys, it's really cool. You guys should stick around and watch it because it's really badass. We'll end the stream maybe playing a little bit of Arknights or Warcraft 3. I'm gonna go to bed. And then starting tomorrow, I'm going to do some updates to the model, some slight updates. It's going to be some stylization restrictions in order to make myself look a little bit better, in my opinion. And we will play more Kingsfield. So we have a whole bunch to look forward to short term. I'm going to go to work. I'm already late, so I'm going to call and I'm going to tell them, yeah, I'm going to be late. I'm going to make up some bullshit. I'm going to stop and get some food because I'm already late. It doesn't matter how late I am. It's the same level of an occurrence. And yeah, I'm gonna be probably messaging a whole bunch on Discord. I appreciate you guys helping me get some sleep last night. I was so tired. I was asleep playing Kingsfield. I was actually playing in my sleep. It's not a joke. I spent most of that stream with my eyes closed. But we'll pick that up then. So go eat something and have a good day of work? No, I won't have a good day because it's at work. But I'll have a good day coming home. Let's do the proper outro music. I'm so fucking hyped, dude. This is the perfect level of information. Because they didn't explain everything, which is good. Because if they explained everything, it'd be boring. But let's get hyped. Let's get hyped. Definitely gonna be drawing something involving Elden Ring again when I get home, though. Maybe I'll draw Melania. I don't know. We'll see. Or I'll draw Randy again. Because I fucking love Randy. Drive fast, take chances, hell yeah. Stop signs are a recommendation, not a requirement. You can only die once, might as well die fast. Take care of yourselves. I was gonna say have a good night, have a good day. I will see you guys in a couple hours when I'm done with work. Peace. Golden King. No Moonlight Greatsword, but hey, that doesn't mean it's not gonna be there.